Hi, I'm Ron here. I'm here to explain my sixth experiment of system software and compiler lab. And this time the question is about a single pass assembler for SIC to stimulate the concept of a single pass assembler for simplified instructional computer. Here, and I have written the code for it here. I'll import all the required packages, and here we have java.io.buffer reader for reading file, buffer writer for writing, file not found exception to overcome the exception, and a file reader and a file writer to read the file and write the file. I got IO exception and import static java.lambda integer.parsent. Here, first in the main class, here we read the file. The assembler.txt in epath is red, and then the optab.txt is red, and intermediate.txt is red, and the simtab.txt is red using buffer reader and file reader command. And here we have intermediate, and it writes the file, right? And after executing, the file writer writes the intermediate text, simtab.txt and an output.txt. And so here the string is the x line, and optab is considered a string which is equal to null. While br2.readline is not equal to null, then the command goes in and checks whether the optab is equal to null, and if it is not equal to null, if it is equal to null, then optab is assumed to be x, else optab is equal to optab.concat space with it. And while redline br.readline, well, line is not equal to null, then there's an string array, which string array words, which takes the each word, and then sees whether if it contains with start. If it contains start, then n is equal to then it will start. And if the word length checks the word length, and then stores the word length in LC. And after that, the buffered writer is used to write in line. After in writing in line, there's another new line which is created, and then after it, the checks whether the opcode contains any of these words. Well, if it contains word, then it has LC is equal to LC plus 3. If it contains byte, then it has LC is equal to LC plus 1. If resw is in the command in the opcode, then it will do the following command. It will execute the following command, and then if resb was set, then it will execute the following command in this if statement. And after this, there's a while loop which checks whether y is equal to null or not. If it was null, if it is not null, then it goes in and assume and equates simtab is equal to y. And if that was and then it can be separated using space. And here I have used another while loop to check whether line is null or not. If it was not equal to null, then then it goes in and it has another while loop which has an which is which should be less than I words dot length. Then if that statement was true, then it goes into the loop, and then it executes this command which I have written here: string symbol is equal to simj plus 1. And then it replaces all the symbols. And then if it if we, and the, this and this program checks whether it contains start or not. If it does, then it goes in and writes the output for this file. So the output file that's supposed to display here is output, and it's empty right now because I haven't executed anything. And intermediate is also empty because I haven't executed. Now let me run the file. I'm going to click run file, and I got the output here as 1000 alpha beta gamma. Now let me go and check that output. Now output is h copy 1000. The output has came out perfectly, and here we have the intermediate file which has star 1000 alpha. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.